Hello everyone, so today's video is all about no contact, and I'm still gonna keep dropping these videos because y'all keep requesting, and of course talking to a lot of you guys tell me about how no contact is going for y'all, how it's been beneficial, and also the end result of, hey, you don't want her no more. If that is your case, we're gonna talk all about that, and also if it's really worth doing no contact. With that being said, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, check out all the links down below, and comment for other videos that you want, especially if you want the no contact videos. And so right into this topic of no contact. If people are watching this and they're not familiar with no contact is a period of time that you go ahead and cut all communication with that person that you are dealing with, and you find that it's not maybe worth it, or you find that you want them back oftentimes, and sometimes you get different results depending on how the situation goes. So with that being said as well, no contact has no time period. But one key thing that I want y'all to actually have the answer to at the end of this video, think about it right now, is how long are you even willing to do no contact? Because no contact has no time period on it, but sometimes it gets extended, and sometimes it's like maybe you'll get the results, but do you want to even wait that long? So this leads me into expectations and boundaries. So I've been talking a lot about this because I feel like sometimes it's hard to actually look at this and hang on to it and say, you know what, I've been disrespected. So even if no contact works for me, how are things going to change afterwards? Because you also need no contact to be the overall new version of yourself, to be better for yourself and for your partner if you guys end up being together, if you have a new partner as well, things like that. But the point of it is that you're going through no contact, changing things to also have self-improvement happen in the process. So self-improvement can involve respecting yourself. It can involve going ahead and becoming the best version of yourself, of course, but it means what are you willing to do and what is it going to cost? So first things first, when you do no contact, I want it to be cutting all communication, because there's self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why, and I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide. Slack, or the lacking that comes in with no contact, is kind of finding ways to make it easier. But no contact is actually a way to break yourself, because you might not be liking the feeling in the beginning. It's difficult, you have to feel it, but then overall it's the best reward at the end. So when you're going through no contact, you gotta see if it's gonna be really worth it. If it's not gonna be really worth it, it means that that person is actually not meant for you, most likely. But what are you gonna do in the process to also make no contact easier? So having hobbies, go ahead and starting something new that you can make yourself be a better person, a stronger man. If you want to go ahead and put on more weight, if you want to go ahead and have your hair grow out, why don't you start taking care of it differently? Why don't you start applying things to your face that maybe will clear up your skin, or simply growing out your beard? All of these things are things that are going to help no contact that you might not even think about, because your emotions are so tied into how could I just cut communication and get to getting to her or getting to that person you're dealing with. Because also, mind you, no contact is not also just the idea of, oh, I'm cutting communication, I'm ignoring them, I'm not talking to them, I'm saying goodbye. It's not just that. It's also, well, I'm also doing this for myself, I'm also finding myself, I'm also loving myself. Consultations are available. So if it's going to be self-improvement, you're going through no contact, how to go about it, or anything else, consultations can be about anything. And I absolutely want y'all to go ahead and take the time to figure it out for yourself. So it could be first understanding, this is the area that I'm weak in, but I want to go through this and make it happen differently, right? So it's all about how could you be a better, best version. That is the key thing always in life, and also the other things that you really respect and love and cherish. So go ahead and book a consultation if you want to talk about any of these things or anything else. The link is down below. And so to just get right back into the topic of no contact, y'all probably been getting a good feel that I am serious about no contact contact being something that's going to be transforming you. Because the end goal is also, if you're not going to be with that person and you want to be dating, aren't you going to want to get the person that you actually want to be with? And sometimes it's like you settled, or you were so used to that last person that you were dealing with, and that has become, well, hey, what if, or can I, or I got used to, or I thought, right? And let me change the situation so you guys can understand it a little bit better. Sometimes when somebody wants more in life, unfortunately, they might lie about it, right? So if you're gonna be on a date, you might say certain stuff to make yourself look better. The idea is that you want that person to be pleased, or look at you a certain way, or look at you with value, with worth, right? So if that's the case for you, that is gonna go right into, question comes down to, why is that person doing it, right? So we got the answer really. You could also answer that for yourself. Why might you say these things? Why might you not bring up something? It's all down to, you don't want that person to look at you or know these things, right? So my point is that people are gonna do that because they end up wanting that person, and they want to be treated a certain way by that person. So that is the exact thing that you want to apply to your life, so you don't have to cap, or so that you can boost your confidence and say these things with pride. Not that you need to be prideful, but you're proud of yourself, right? Say it with pridefulness. Oh, I did that. Oh, I'm this type of person. Oh, if you don't like my ways, this is how I am, so get with the program or you gotta go, right? Things like that are very important to take notes of, so you can go ahead and be the overall best version of yourself. The next thing that I want to move on to, with self-improvement, is still important. Keep that in mind. How are you gonna avoid lying about things or hide things? What could you do to make it easier, right? All these things are important. But the next thing is also looking at, what is that person doing during no contact? So I know this is something very important for a lot of y'all, because you also have strong feelings attached, or simply you might have a large curiosity towards that person that you of course had feelings for before, or still do. So the fact of it is that yes, no contact can lead into things like, hey, they're watching you from afar, because no communication just means that you're cutting it from your end and you're not letting them have access to your life, but it does not stop their life from trying to have access to your life. So that means if there's access, ways of finding out things that they could go ahead and look at, go ahead and search, go ahead and call somebody, they're going to take advantage of that. And it's also because they're so surprised of what you are capable of, because no contact allows you to go ahead and test yourself enough to say, hey, can I go through this? Oh, I passed the test because I went through the no contact. I said I'm not going to cave in. You didn't get to your breaking point, and breaking points look like, hey, well, I want to reach out. Breaking points look like, hey, well, should I tell her how I feel? Breaking points also look like, oh, she went ahead and liked my picture. Should I like one back? You should not get yourself involved with that, because you don't want yourself to look like you're okay with what they've done. You're okay if they give you a little bit and then you could give a little bit back, because it's not the idea of, oh, well, I'm doing it because, hey, I'm happy right now, or I don't really care. It's more of the idea of, are you respecting yourself? Are you showing how you want to be treated by that person that you still probably have feelings for? So it's like, avoid at all costs anything that's going to show on your end that you're going to go ahead and accept or let them have access back to you. So if they're going to watch your story, you should not be watching their story. They're keeping tabs. They're keeping notes of, oh, wow, this person still cares about me. Your point of view might be, well, I'm just seeing what you're up to. Oh, my feelings are actually almost faded, but I'm just seeing what life has been like for you. So guess what? They're not going to take it as in like, that's just that. They're going to take it more of like, oh, you missed me probably. Or, oh,
ignoring, or if there's other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get attract woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories. And if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that. And you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Yeah, he still watches my page. Oh yeah, he's still seeing what's going on with me. That's how they're viewing it. And imagine if you did something like accidentally like their page, but you didn't mean to. What are they thinking? Oh, you definitely did it on purpose. Even if that is you trying to say, hey, I was going too fast, or I was on their page and I was a little bit under the influence or something, and I accidentally did did it. It does not matter. So it's the same thing with no contact. It doesn't matter what your perspective of it is if you're doing something that still costs you to not be in no contact. Now, the games that's being played is not fun during no contact because it's supposed to end up leading to you get the answers and the results that you actually want. So if that person is someone you're fed up with, or you see that you're going through the same cycle, there's no breaking it, then there's no point of going back to it because it's not worth it at that point. So this also leads me into, if no contact is costing you a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of time being wasted, then of course don't get involved or continue on. So I'll close off with this. I know no contact can involve certain things that will make you feel more comfortable, that will make you feel like, hey, I'm good, I don't have to worry about things. So yes, if you want to hear about what's going on with her and you're doing it from an anonymous page, a fake page, go for that, but don't do it from your page. If you want to know what's up with her life, make sure you're talking to somebody that doesn't get back to her or that doesn't actually know her. Make sure this is somebody that is close to you specifically and maybe doesn't even talk to your ex ever, or maybe never did in their life. So my point is that I understand the challenge will come. It will be difficult, especially in the beginning, and you're going to find ways to make it easier, but just be careful and push yourself towards the idea of, I'm not caring, I'm not going to go the easy route, or at least let me go like this, baby steps, so I can have that best feeling at the end of, I'm not bothered, I'm not fazed by that person, I don't need to know. That is what you need at the end. If they are not about you, if they're not for you, we gotta let it be. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys go through no contact, getting the answers and the results that you want. And most importantly, I hope you guys find yourself during no contact. So I hope this video was helpful. If y'all have any questions about no contact or anything like that, let me know. If you want to book your consultation, don't forget you can do that. Patreon got all those videos that you can go ahead and check out. Go ahead and get the two. Those can definitely help you during no contact in every aspect as well in your life, depending on how you apply it and how much you're going to be serious about making things be better for your life. So go ahead and check out the links, and that is it for this video. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all. Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get attract woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching, it tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below.